Alright, OpenAI has just dropped their new ChatGPT Tasks feature, and in today's video, we are going to explore and see if this new feature can redefine the way productivity tools actually work or not. So let's find out. So what is it? Actually, Schedule Task in ChatGPT is going to be a new beta feature that is only going to be available to Plus, Pro, and Team plans. So already, if you have a free plan, you are not going to have access to this beta feature. It's all about making ChatGPT not just reactive, but a bit more, let's say, proactive. It's one step in the right direction when it comes to AI assistance. Alright, so let's see how this actually works. First of all, it's pretty easy to access. You go on the top left corner, you click on the ChatGPT module, and you're going to see the ChatGPT 4.0 with scheduled tasks with a beta sign on top of it, and you are going to click right on it. And after that, it's just as easy as writing a message to ChatGPT. For example, remind to call my mom every day at 5 p.m. and you have just created a task. You can also manage all of your tasks into this centralized list. You can edit them, you can complete them, or you can even delete them. It's pretty easy to use, pretty intuitive, and pretty simple. Now, here's where it gets a bit exciting, because it's not just about setting reminders, right? It's a bit more about personalization. Let's say you need a motivational quote every Monday morning, right? You can do this. Or let's say you want to check the stock market every day at 4 p.m. to see how the S&P went or other stocks that you are watching. You can do this. It's pretty personalized, you see. It's not just setting a reminder, okay, ChatGPT remind me to actually check my calendar at 5 p.m., right? And then there's task breakdown. Now, let's say you have a big research paper, right, that you are trying to tackle on a span of like 2 weeks. Now, you can have ChatGPT break it down in daily steps so that you can have digestible amounts of information. And it's then going to be easier for you to actually write that research paper and give you, of course, examples and give you some guidelines, but at a set time. So let's say every day at 9 a.m., you are going to give me a few papers from where I can research and from where I can then write my final paper, right? So it's basically having like a project manager, a personal project manager for your studying sessions. But of course, this feature is not just about being productive. Let's get a bit fun with it, right? If you ever wonder, like, maybe it's strange, but if you ever wanted a daily reminder for a specific event, so let's say you have a marathon in like 35 days, right? And then you can task ChatGPT to give you a reminder every day that you have 34 days left, 33 days left, and make it a bit fun, right? So make him hype you up, make him motivate you so that you can run and prepare for that marathon, for example. And how about asking ChatGPT to send you snippets of a story every day? So let's say you are actually asking ChatGPT to create a whole book, right? But it gives you like a chapter of the book per day, so that you are then excited for the next day to see what ChatGPT comes up with and how the book actually continues. This is a more fun, exciting way to get you into reading, for example. If we're getting healthy, you can get into whole meal planning sessions, like ask him to write you meal plans for each day at a specific hour. I don't know, when you want to cook at 10 a.m., let's say you want to cook for the evening, you are then going to get a particular meal plan for that specific day. Or let's say you have a fitness routine, right? So you can ask him to give you every day at, let's say 1 p.m. you're going to the gym. At 1 p.m. ChatGPT is going to give you some training materials and actually a whole workout that you can do every day, which is specific to your intended goal. Now, these are just some fun and maybe useful examples that you can use, but it's not really perfect yet, this beta feature, as it is beta. In the word, you can see that it's not refined yet, right? You cannot sync it to your Google Calendar. You cannot sync it to some other app that you have. Maybe in the future, we will have access to it. And I'm sure that we will have access to our Google Calendar, or we can integrate whole other automation workflows and we can make everything more complex. And then it is going to become, I don't know, a step further into that AI assistant direction. And yeah, I think that this beta is going to get a lot of people excited to the future of what ChatGPT and OpenAI can build into their system and can integrate into ChatGPT itself, right? I mean, imagine about integrating it with your smart home, right? So you can wake up at 8 a.m. by, I don't know, ChatGPT turning on your lights. Maybe that's a bit creepy, but you get the point, right? So, is this feature the next big thing for productivity? I don't know yet. Maybe it's a step in that right direction, right? But if you have a pro plan or a teams plan, I do advise you to actually use it and play with it, because it's pretty fun. If it's not really that useful for you, it can be a fun feature to use, right? And let me know in the comments, how would you use it, or how have you used it yet? And as always, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you found this helpful, and subscribe if you're trying to see some more tips along the way on AI automation, and especially how you can systemize your whole business. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.